I filed for divorce today.
I'm extremely sad. I'm heartbroken.
We have a court date. I'm so sad. I chose me finally.
I feel crushed.
Welcome back to The Modern Judge. Today's case, a single mother who was rescued from a difficult situation by a man who chose to love her and her child. She repaid that loyalty by filing for divorce the moment things got uncomfortable. Court is in session. Let's review the evidence.
I filed for divorce today. It feels wild to say that out loud. I'm getting gas, so it's just a quick chat. The hardest thing I have done is hit that submit button. Because even though I could go anywhere in this world, the only place I wanted to go was home. And I don't mean like the building. I don't mean like the place you sleep at night. The only thing I wanted was to have my person back. Home was my person. I am so proud of myself because I am now saying this person is no longer my home. And that's a really hard thing to come to terms with and say out loud. It's been 24 hours of no contact. I have gotten on medication for my depression. I have went and seen a doctor, and I have filed for divorce. I'm so proud of myself. We have a court date. I'm so sad, but I'm so incredibly proud of myself. So I guess that's the update. I know that there's going to be better days ahead for me because I have had to live with this for like 6 months, and I've had to sit in the pain and just resonate with it. Obviously, he's been numbing the pain, so I think that it's going to hit him much later. But my home is now me. I chose me finally. I did it. I broke the cycle. Well, I'm breaking the cycle. It's a process, but I did it.
She filed the papers herself, pressed the button herself, then spent the next 5 minutes trying to convince herself it was brave. The modern judge has noticed something. People who are genuinely confident in their decisions don't need to announce their pride 3 times in the same breath. She's not convincing her audience. She's trying to convince herself. And it clearly isn't working.
Here's the thing is I do finally have some good news. I just got the email that he got the boat out of my name, the truck is out of my name, and he signed off on the bank account. I think I am a little sad because it was such a swift and easy process that he completed in one day. But he's been telling me for months that he wasn't capable of completing. So that financial burden is finally done. With that being said, it caused a lot of trauma and triggers in me because I could then see that it was such an easy process and he just prolonged it in order to still have control over me. I don't think that I should have had to post online the things that he was doing to me in order for him to finally go do that paperwork and just do it because it was morally the right thing and ethically the right thing. But unfortunately, that is what ended up having to happen. And because I posted online, he had let me know that he let me know that I ruined his life and he never wants to speak to me again and he's going to block me. And that the only time he wants to hear from me is if it's through email or through an attorney. It makes me sad because when we were first going through this, I was like, let's just split. Let's just be amicable. You go your way. You let me be. I go my way. And that's not something that he was capable of doing. And I also wasn't capable of doing. I wanted to stay in contact. I still wanted to have him in my life in some way, which meant dealing with a lot of mental abuse. I do feel guilty that I had to go public in order to make the abuse stop. But also, a lot of women came forward when I went public, and so I found out more from that. So the only thing we have left to settle is filing the divorce and then the $5,000 debt that we have that's mutual. So I guess that's all good news. It's just my soul doesn't feel good at all. I don't really know if these posts are ever going to help anybody else, but hopefully someone can see this and they can relate to it and they can recognize the pattern and they can heal much quicker than I am. But as of today, my doctor was able to rush me some medicine, so I started my antidepressant today, and I meet with my therapist next week to start therapy again. So overall, it's good news. Sad day. I feel crushed. But But I do know that even if he does hate me, I didn't deserve to be treated like that. So
Let's review the timeline carefully. She filed for divorce. He completed the paperwork in 1 day. He blocked her and said contact him through an attorney only. She called this abuse. The man followed every reasonable step a person takes when a marriage ends, and she turned it into a victimhood story for TikTok. She initiated the entire process and is now devastated that he's actually going through with it. The only person confused here is the one holding the phone.
So for everybody who didn't know, I am getting divorced. I also didn't know, but I did find out from a Hey Girly text message this morning. I don't have the stamina or the capacity to answer people's questions about the situation because obviously I am devastated. That was the absolute love of my life. Like, I genuinely just thought that I had found my person. My eyes are literally disgustingly raw. Anyways, so for people who are wanting the tea and wanting all of that, you don't have to search for it. It's here. I don't know. My goal now is to heal, whatever that looks like. I'm extremely sad. I'm heartbroken. I wish him nothing but the best. I hope he finds someone that makes him happy. So yeah, you don't have to search for the tea. It's here. I'll just tell you myself so people don't have to gossip about it. So yeah, I guess if you want to navigate life after divorce, that's what's gonna happen here on this page now. You can clearly see by TikTok that things change in a matter of minutes, in a matter of days. So just lots of prayers for us, please.
She called him the absolute love of her life. She filed the papers herself. Both of those statements exist in the same video. Before this marriage, she already had a child from a previous relationship. This man stepped up. He took responsibility for her and her daughter. He built a home. He provided stability. And the moment things got difficult, she opened TikTok and started documenting her exit in real time. The love of her life deserved better than a public announcement.
I want to start this off by saying, obviously I'm not crying, but this is to the girls at my daughter's school who decided to bully her and pick on her and make fun of her for the situation that is happening to me right now. Knock it off, or I'm gonna fuck your dad when I'm single, okay? Not really, but imagine someone being at their worst and you just want to make fun of them. Who raised you? Who raised you? Do better. Second, I did not accomplish my goal today. I still have not eaten. There's still time, maybe. Third, everyone keeps saying it gets better. I have a baby daddy that I don't have communication with, and I also have an ex-husband. So when I tell you that I've been through heartbreak, I have been through heartbreak. This was my healing, my soft girl era, my lover era. This was like my time to shine. That's why everyone is so surprised, and I'm also so surprised. So I do know that it gets better. I don't necessarily think that crying on the internet makes it better, but I don't care, because however I heal, it holds me accountable. Like today, someone was like, did you eat? And I still haven't. So it holds me accountable. And now I'm at counseling, and I was going to cancel, but I didn't because accountability. I am seeing all of the messages that you guys are sending me, but I run a daycare during the day, and those kids are my only priority. And honestly, I'm just proud of myself for still going to work, because I don't know. That to me is an accomplishment, that I'm still showing up for all of these kids. So I don't have my phone on me, checking any messages or reading anything. I'm just being active with them. I will read all of the messages. I will reach out. I appreciate everyone's support. I'm not having a mental breakdown right now, but it's definitely coming during therapy and probably after. So I hope everyone has a much better night than I'm about to have.
2 failed relationships. A baby daddy she can't communicate with. An ex-husband she just divorced. And she's sitting in her car filming herself describe this as her soft girl era. The pattern is right there on the surface. For anyone willing to look at it clearly, the common denominator in both situations is the same person holding the camera. These women don't leave bad relationships. They leave stable ones. Drama isn't something that happens to them. It's the only environment where they feel something. The medication isn't treating the problem. It's treating the symptoms of a life built on chaos.
I just got up to take my sleep medicine because I can't sleep at night. And I grabbed my water, okay? I went back to my room. My sleep medicine was on my cabinet in my room, which means that I just took
my brand new antidepressant. I took 3 of them. 3 plus the half one that I took earlier. Do I not take the sleep medicine now? Do I call poison control? I genuinely, I don't know what to do. Do I make myself throw up? Someone please help. What do I do? What do I do?
Behind the empowerment posts, behind the I chose me captions, behind the proud of myself updates. This is what the reality actually looks like at midnight. Alone, confused, filming a medical emergency for TikTok instead of calling someone who loves her. Because there's nobody left to call. A man took her in as a single mother, built a life around her, gave her daughter a stable home. She threw away for a healing era and a comment section. The cameras are still rolling. The husband is gone, and she's standing in her kitchen at midnight, not knowing what to do next. The verdict is clear. A good man gave this woman everything. Stability, a home, a father figure for her child. She gave him a TikTok series about her healing journey. The modern judge has one message for every man watching this. Your peace is not a sacrifice. Your stability is not something to hand over to someone still addicted to chaos. Know the signs early. Walk away before the paperwork does it for you. Court is adjourned. Subscribe. Next case is already on screen.